I'm gonna show you how I put this major prize of AirPods in my Stacker arcade game. Guys, guess what Daryl just got here at Three Rivers Karting? Holy crap. He got this right here. Take a guess in the comments right now. What do you think this is? And we're gonna reveal it later in the video. All right, guys, let's service the claw machine first here. Now, this is the second week, so I've been doing audits every other week. I actually just collected 2 weeks ago. So we'll be able to see what this and Stagger made. I got a new sheet ready to go here. So I got my previous numbers, and then we're gonna see what the numbers are on the meter, and that'll tell us how much it made in the last 2 weeks. So let's unlock it here. Shabang. So if you guys notice, something is different here, and I showed this on my TikTok, but I don't think we've showed this on YouTube yet. So there used to be plexiglass here that was like screwed into the somewhere down here, and it kind of diverted like everything towards the middle of the playfield. So this area here had nothing in it, and I'm like, I kind of want a little bit more room for prizes. So I took them out and I cleaned everything, and this actually comes off. You guys can see this here, but I put the mat back down. Oh, I shouldn't have did that because I'm never going to be able to get it flat again. My diamonds are going under. There we go. So I was like, well, why don't I try to put the diamonds, you know, like on the outside instead of like in the middle, and that'll give me more room. So I put a prize maybe like right here to see if the claw would reach. So I wanted to see how far the claw went over, and as you can see, the arm here is pretty much at the glass. So if a prize is over here, it is kind of work-outable. See the Mario thing there? Look. So I didn't get it, but you kind of have to work it out. So you can kind of put the better stuff like on the edge with this little hack that I did here. And I kind of like it. And even on this side too, like the claw, you can kind of swing it, and it goes pretty far back too. So I have the back like that as well. I took out all the plexi around it, and I think it's been doing well this way because it looks more roomy. Now the back, it's kind of but you still can swing it like that. So if you swing it at the right time, you can get stuff that's back there. So it's given us a little bit more room, which is kind of nice. We're gonna do a fluff up in a little bit, but first, let's see how much moolah we made in our first new 2 weeks here. Not too shabby on the quarters. Wow, we got, holy crap, that's a lot of bills. Look at this thing. Dude, now I'm not counting them, but sometimes I'll just take them out just to give me an idea of what we did here. Not too shabby for 2 weeks. I'd say another almost probably 15 in quarters. So let's count our numbers here. So what I'm looking at here is A, 8097. That's the coins. B is the dollar bills, 28164. Now that's pulses, that is not actual dollars. I didn't make $28,000 on this thing. So if you divide that by 4, it should give you about a rough estimate of how much this thing is made in bills alone in its lifetime. This counter is not always accurate. I always double count the money when I do the final collections. Oh, I put 2020. Oh my God. Did you guys catch that? Good Lord. We don't want to go back to that year. It's 2022, baby. Whew. Or is it 2020-2, like it's a sequel? Please, let's hope not. So then what I'm doing now is I'm subtracting this number from this number, and that'll give us about a rough estimate of what we pulled in here. All right, so for our first 2 weeks after the last time I collected, we had $22.50 in coins. And I think this counter's off. I don't know why it's giving me $56.50 in bills. Like, that makes no sense. It should have a cents on the end, but we made a total of 79 bucks in 2 weeks. Not too shabby. And we paid out a total of 23 prizes. So that gives you kind of an idea here. Now, it's been hit or miss. You know, some weeks are super busy here. Other weeks, you know, it's slower. It's seasonal. Especially the beginning of the year was slow, but it is starting to pick back up again. Yeah, I know March is one of his busiest months, he said here. So we're going to put this aside for a stacker when we do the audit there. And let's fluff it up. Nobody got the Beanie Baby. Look at that, man. You gotta watch, because they might be worth a couple buckos. Put him back there. This actually has money in it. Money and a prize. A couple bucks in there. A little mystery ball. So we're gonna put the, I like to try and mix it up. So for stuff like this that's a little thin, I like to use some rubber bands. It makes it easier to grab. I see a lot of owners that would just throw this in here, and it's almost impossible to win. You know, even with like this, it's tough, but this gives it a little extra grip. Because if you get it like this, See, the claw doesn't close enough. There's no grippers on the claw, so I put a little gripper on the prize. It kind of makes it a little bit easier. Still got to keep it challenging, but see how it holds there? You got to pay attention to that kind of stuff, man. We want this as fair as possible here. Throw in a poppet or two. There you have it. There is the little diamond all fluffed up. I like to have like a nice variety of stuff in this thing instead of just like generic plush. It just keeps it interesting, you know? So we're gonna clean it real quick and then we will go over to Stacker and I'll show you guys how to load some major prizes in there. We got 2 major prizes as I hold up 4 fingers to load in Stacker. All right, we are clean. Before we go to Stacker, I'm gonna clean the lens. Look at this, guys. We are recycling. This is crazy. All right, guys, so we're at Stacker now here, and we're gonna be loading this with 2 major prizes. I'm gonna show you how they do it, especially with the AirPods. The last winner here, and I know everyone's gonna be like, he rigged the game for him. This is my friend Joe, JJ Jenner 1. I was not even here for this. He just happened to be lucky and catch a major prize of a $100 Amazon gift card and some Samsung wireless earbuds. And I'm gonna put his photo up in the game here somewhere because I like to put the photos of the winners if they would like in the game to show that, hey, people are actually winning at this stuff. We're just gonna do like a quick little thing with some tape here on the photo. All right, so we'll just do that. I think we got a little bit of room right here. Cool beans. The first prize I'm gonna do before we do the AirPods, this is really random. So I got this out of Keymaster at Zone 28 at some point. It is super random, but I'm like, obviously this is not equivalent to AirPods, so we gotta get something else here. So what I decided to do was not 1, but 2 Amazon gift cards. So this is gonna be $125 total in Amazon gift cards because we want something that's about the same price as the AirPods. Actually, this may be the better prize because you can then get whatever you want. You can maybe get AirPods and this for that on Amazon. I don't know, but it's kind of close. What we're gonna have to do though is we're gonna have to put a zip tie up here and I'm gonna hang the gift card. So I kind of want it just like this if I could. And I think what I'm gonna do on the back here is I'm gonna write "To Stacker winner from Arcade Matt." Also, if you're doing gift cards, make sure you cover up the card number. So I'm gonna put the receipt that actually got it, tape it to the back, and that'll cover up the card number. Now what we're gonna do is I wanna have it hang like this, and that's, I think, is gonna be perfect. So I got bigger tape for this. We're not gonna use this dinky crap, because we obviously don't want these to fall off the thing, and they're getting free gift cards out the wazoo. We're gonna get some nice stronger tape here. All right, I hope this works. We're gonna put the AirPods up here, and then we're gonna load him down here. It kind of covers that small prize, but that's all right. I think that's gonna look really cool. So we'll put one more thing here, maybe one on the back for a little bit extra reinforcement, and this one will be ready to go. Now for the zip ties, we're gonna be using the thicker zip ties here. We're gonna put the first one through like so. So it's just like that, but obviously, see if I try to hang this up here, it's gonna be sideways, and we don't want that. So how do we fix this issue? Well, all we gotta do is just put another one through here like so. And we don't need it, this one is long. I can actually make this one shorter, I think, too. And then now, if we hang it, see how it's facing out? It's a little bit better. Bang, look at that, guys. That's awesome. But now, we are not finished yet because here's the little secret. Here's a little behind the scenes, guys. There's a locking pin right here. So we're gonna unscrew this. See, this comes out. And you don't wanna put it too far back. I see people go like this. If you have it like that, and somebody wins, it's not gonna vend. Like, it's gonna get stuck here and it's gonna error out and it's gonna make them pick another prize, and it's just a nightmare for the player. So I usually like to go like right here. This is perfect. It's full way on the metal thing. So we're gonna make sure it's kind of faced properly there. Now we're gonna take the edge of our pin. We're gonna put the locking pin over the zip tie. Well, what this does is it prevents players or people or whoever from tipping the game over and dumping all the prizes out. There's an alarm in this thing anyway, so you don't wanna do that. They'll kick you out. That's that, guys. There's one major prize already loaded. What I always like to do once I load a prize, especially something that's new like this, is a test vend. So we're gonna put the machine into service mode, and we're gonna go to the test mode here, and we hold in this play button here. As you can see, see how it's spinning, guys? Hopefully it'll vend out no problemo. And boom. Nice. Prize is a little big, but it fits, and they're gonna be able to get it, no problem. All right, now I'm gonna show you how I load the AirPods. We have to do this a little bit differently because there's nothing like the Tupac figure has to hang the prize from, so it's just, there's no like loop thing. So we gotta improvise, guys. I'm gonna show you how I do that here. So obviously one of these is not gonna fit around here, so what we basically got to do is just double up the zip ties here. So you can see like so. And we're going to put one zip tie right in the middle of the AirPods here. You want to make sure this is tight because you don't want this sliding around. That's the main thing. Now we're going to get our other zip tie here and we're going to slide that through like so. If we do it, hang it like this, the AirPods will be facing out perfectly, so we only need one more zip tie there. And we're gonna actually tighten these too before I cut these. So those are really tight. We're gonna cut these off. And now the AirPods are ready to go. So we're gonna hang them up on the top here. We're just gonna go to like literally right here. And remember, we're gonna put our locking pin over top of the zip tie. And now these AirPods are ready to go and ready to be won. Now let's do a quick audit and see how much is made the last 2 weeks. I only need one number on this. This counter in here counts the coins and the bills, which is so nice. So it's all combined. And you just got to divide it by 4 from the last number. So this is the previous number. Now coin 1 is currently at 129,694. We're going to subtract that from the coin 1 previous and then divide that number by 4. All right, so Stacker in this 2 weeks made $106. So that's more than 50 bucks a week on this thing. That's about been average. Just to show you guys the bill accept here, I like to empty this every week regardless if I do an audit or not. So we got some bills in here. We got some 5s, not too shabby. And then I'll just toss that into the coin bin here. All right, so this will just plop into the little bin here and all right. Load the bill acceptor back in and shebang. I think I'm gonna have to put a few more smaller prizes here. I don't know if I have. Yeah, we got a couple. So I'm gonna load these 3 little random things in here just for that row there. So for these smaller prizes, I use these little things. You can get like 2,000 of them on Amazon for like $6. They're like dirt cheap. And what you do is you just loop it through. You can see this little cap here kind of just clicks in. As you can see, look, now we got it hanging right there and then we just plop it in. So these are actually neat. I got these in blind bags at Dave & Buster's. They're from the Mandalorian. So there we go. And then the emoji poop, put one on him as well. So we got poop and then that guy. And we'll put our 2 Mandalorian figures on this one. There it is, guys. Stacker is ready to go. So we're gonna lock it all up here, give it a quick clean, and then I'm gonna show you guys what that new machine that Daryl got actually is. We're gonna do a reveal right after this. All right, guys, so what game did Daryl get here? And we actually saw this at IAPA. Really cool. I think it'll do very well here. There is one here currently, but it's not like this one. And it's one of his most popular things that people play here as far as like games and stuff in the game area. So here it is, guys. Did you guys guess it yet? Did you guys guess it yet? So here it is, guys. This is one of the infamous punching bag games, but this gives you the option to also kick as well. And we're not done yet. This one actually has prizes inside that you can win. So if you punch the exact number of whatever is in here, you will get that prize. So not only are you just competing for like strength, but you can also compete for accuracy to see if you can get one of these numbers on the dot to win one of the prizes. So this is the newest thing he got. He literally just got this. I'm gonna help him try and get a bill acceptor. I believe it goes here. I'll try to wire that up for him. So this random button here, we play this at IAPA and I was like, what is that? So what it does is it actually randomizes the numbers back here to what you have to get to be able to win the prize. So that's kind of cool. So if you don't like, if you're like, oh, that's kind of a high number. If you're like Noodle Arms here and you're like, whoa, I can't punch 900. Shebang, Arcade Matt hits random, and now Noodle Arms might have a chance to win the top prize. This is cool. Let me know if you guys guessed right. I'm excited to play this, and I love the fact that it has prizes in it, so we're really excited. We'll show some behind the scenes, like we get the bill acceptor and me installing it and stuff, so let me know what you guys think. It's gonna be here at Three Rivers Karting. Also, guys, a big surprise at Three Rivers Karting. I've been holding this in for so long, and I can't take it anymore. Coming this summer, 2022 is going to be getting an arcade upstairs. So he's going to be getting about 25, 30 games for upstairs on the observation lounge balcony thing. And they're also going to be having food here as well, guys. So it's going to be insane. And we're going to be vlogging like some of the process when he's getting the machines in and stuff. So really looking forward to that. We're like super pumped, and I'm super excited to help Daryl with that. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed this little vlog here, servicing the stacker and the claw machine. Hopefully that was some neat insight on how they load the major prizes and stackers. You guys might be wondering, how do they put the crap inside these things? Well, now you know. So awesome news coming from Three Rivers Karting. They're going to be getting a bunch of arcade games upstairs. Daryl got that new machine he's going to be setting up here shortly. So we'll be doing some more vlogs and videos on that. ArcadeMats.com, plush and prizes for sale. And I'm also on TikTok now at arcade_Matt. This was here at the one and only Three Rivers Karting. I'll link their info in the description. Check them out. And like we always say, thanks for watching.